Good morning. God bless America. Yeah, we're just getting things rolling here. And God bless, I just made you a moderator. Okay. So please treat that with the respect that it's given. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, Dre and I correspond regularly. As you could see from my channel, the thousands of ship videos and local videos I do. I've been flying, long time, 15, 20 years. Started out with a 6-foot gas powered single rotor drone and progressed my way through all the different levels of all the different drones to where I'm at now. And my go-to drone now is the Air 2S. It just got a great camera, flies great, and nighttime shooting, God bless, is I use the Nano Plus. Just because of the night vision in the camera. It just really pops. Every once in a while, you'll get some people that will monitor the shipping up there. Right here, this is Marine City, which is south of town. That ship is upbound, headed for Duluth, I would imagine. It's CSL, Canadian Steamship Line, Spruce Glen. And there's a whole bunch of different ships that are actually moving around, heading upbound. Not right in my immediate area. Marine City is about, I want to say about 20-30 miles south of Port Huron. It's just inside. It came out of Lake Erie, then came to Lake St. Clair through Detroit, and then it came into the St. Clair River, and is moving north. Nothing wrong with the Mini 2. It's a great little drone. When I fly, it's usually a little windier, and the Mini 2 did okay, but the Air 2S has more power and strength. Because when I fly, if you notice in my videos, I usually fly a circular pattern around the ships. And so the wind there at the bridges, at the Blue Water bridges at Port Huron, can get a little like yesterday when I flew in the fog. No, yesterday afternoon, I flew and it was had winds were 18 to 22 and gusting into 35, and it handled it great. And that's my drawback from the Nano is it's so small and it doesn't have quite the power. I mean, even though the small signature it has, it doesn't capture a lot of wind. There's been occasions when I've had it up in the air and I've not been able to complete the turn around to catch up along the side to get around and go around the front So I have to back off and come around the back. So, yeah. Hey, Lama Laura, how are you? Just talking with God Bless America, and he's new to the droning. Laura flies. Laura's over in the UK, God bless. Laura flies the Mini S, I think. Okay, you're near Savannah, Georgia. Hope to catch some footage of ships one day. Just need more time in a day. Oh yeah, that's the only drawback. I'm 70 years old, going to be 71 in June, but I'm retired and I'm able to, and I only live a mile away from the Blue Water Bridge, so I can monitor it and go and get it, and I have my companion dog here. She just loves to go with me, and I can't go anywhere without her watching over me. And so she jumps up into my Tahoe and we go. Yeah, little Mia. Yeah, Laura has a channel. She does Sunday, it would be afternoons here on the East Coast, but it's evening from the UK. And Uncle Bill joins her, as well as a whole bunch of other people. Garth, I did do the one that really took off on the train bridge deconstruction. But I've been kind of waiting. The weather was so bad, nothing was going on. So, and I don't think they're going to be working today on a Sunday, but yes, I'm going to be monitoring. But all week long here, the weather has not been forecast in my favor. They're talking about possibly snow, wind, rain, all those kinds of things that kind of stop that. But yes, given an opportunity, I will go down and catch people up on how it's going. That's the Spruce Glen right there. That's a Canadian steamship line. Well, thank you. God bless America. You have a great day, and we'll maybe catch you again soon. God bless, and take care. We'll see you. Laura. Yep. Laura's live stream is 6 p.m. on Sunday, UK time. What's that translate to US East Coast time, Laura? Oh, you got a bird feeder put up. Okay, good for you. Here comes David Innes. Good morning, David.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. I would have come earlier. I was watching a video of it was funny stuff. Like, it was terribly funny.
Okay.
I was having a good time.
Well, that's good. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I do that every morning. Start my day out.
1 p.m. Eastern US is Laura's show today.
Okay.
Thank you, Garth.
Are you live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay. Okay.
Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone. How you guys doing?
Boy, I see those storms were terrible. It went south of you.
Oh, I didn't know. I know there's some stuff down Mississippi or
Alabama,
somewhere.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
There. I think it's up to 65 people were killed and
Yeah, missing. A
several
lot of
communities
missing.
devastated. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's still going on. They're still having tornadoes sweeping the area
Yeah.
as it moves east.
I saw something this morning that there was an explosion in PA. There's some place, a factory or something that it was leveled. It was a crater.
It was a chocolate factory. I think.
Oh, really?
I think it was a Hershey chocolate factory exploded.
Oh, that's got to be devastating to that community.
Oh yeah, especially the people that work there. You know, besides, I think there was 2 or 3 people were killed in the thing, but just being people being put out of work.
Well, there's been generations of families working for Hershey, I think, and
Yep.
it's got to be absolutely devastating.
Yes, it's not good.
No. And it's going to be a long weekend for some.
Little Lama Laura says, hi, David Ennis.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
David is located in Columbia, Missouri, which is halfway between St. Louis and Kansas City.
Ooh, whoa. Oh.
We'll switch the view here over to back over to Port Huron.
Okay. I had to plug in.
Give it a plug.
I was notified that my battery was terminally ill.
Yeah. So the weather has calmed down here a little bit, which is fine and dandy with me.
Sure. It's sunny here.
Yeah, it is sunny here. I woke up to a bright sunshine, and of course my little squirrelies are out there looking for some peanuts. If it warms up today, what I might have to do is I might have to go out there and get the riding lawnmower out and scoop up some of the peanut shells because they're everywhere, Dave.
Will they mulch?
Yeah, I mulch them.
That's good.
See here, I don't know if you can see this. I'm
See
going to screen share it. Okay, there we go.
There we are.
Yeah, see, it's a bright sunshine, but see all of these are peanut shells.
Oh, goodness.
All of this over here is peanut shells. So
get that big zero turn out,
Yep.
chop them up.
Mulch them up and get them back to nature.
Fire up the grinder.
Yep.
They might be expensive, but once they're paid for, there's no replacing them.
No, not at all. There's the front of the house, Dave.
Oh, that looks nice. Those bushes are getting bigger.
Yeah.
Strawberry, whatever they are.
Yeah, just bushes.
Okay.
Actually, I planted those bushes 10 years ago or so.
Really?
Yeah.
I always heard that every tree on your property, every bush, makes it worth a little more.
Well, it gives it that nice look, you know.
Sure. Sure. You know, that park setting.
And so here's the camera that I have on the other side of the house there.
Oh,
That I just put that up. That's a new one. And what it is, let's see if I can get it to pan a little bit.
okay.
There's down the side of the house. That's the schoolyard out back.
Okay. Is this your tenant, that red?
Yep,
Okay.
that's his red car.
You still got the Tahoe?
Yep, still driving the Tahoe.
That's a really nice vehicle.
Well, it's lasting longer than I thought it would, you know.
Well, it was that police interceptor or whatever, wasn't it?
Yep, there it is right there.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are really nice.
It's got 370,000 miles on it.
Well, they since it's got that heavier duty alternators, the
suspension.
water pumps and everything,
Yeah.
they always go for more money.
Yeah, it's got twin big batteries in it up front too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I see you many times.
Yes, David, how are you?
David, how are you?
I'm
There's
good.
my Christmas tree in the front room.
There it is.
Well, here's an interesting couple of facts for you.
What's that?
If you want to have a Christmas baby and go full term, today is the day.
Oh, okay.
And also, it's now less than 9 months till Christmas.
My,
Yeah.
just a little bit of statistical information from our friend David.
Stick with me for more useless information. Hey, Wagner. Afternoon, Laura. And guess what? We're back into normal hours.
Really?
Yeah. So, Paul's back on. Although you are early today, I believe.
Yes,
Back
a
on
little
it.
bit early.
Yeah. Back on at 2 o'clock UK time and 10 o'clock UK time. Why did Nightbot? Oh my God. He only put love you Liverpool, GB, and some stars, and he got Nightbot kicked him off.
Really?
Hey Wagner, don't go anywhere. Your time will unlimit. You'll be able to talk again. Nightbot can be a bit of a bitch at times.
Yeah.
Life's a bit sometimes, you know.
You might want to give him a blue wrench when he comes back. He already said he loved Liverpool. Although, to be honest, pretty offensive. No one loves Liverpool, apparently.
So-
Liverpool is one of them unique places.
So
If you're from Liverpool, You're Scouse and you're proud.
So Wagner's having a tussle with Nightbot, is that?
Yeah, all he put was love Liverpool in capital letters, and Nightbot kicked him off.
Oh,
Bad Nightbot.
well, I made him a standard moderator, so he should turn blue.
Yeah. Next time you type Wagner, you should be all right. I'll drink my cup from this side. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah,
You ready?
okay. What am I ready for? Oh, there you go. Got your cup up.
Yeah. Did somebody mention tea? Sparky?
Oh, there you go.
A one-of-a-kind cup.
There you go.
What are you? Sparky. Shout down my ear, you little shit. So how are you guys?
Well, David is doing well.
I am.
He's just kind of
Good to
hanging
hear.
with us. We got to
Yeah.
get him some way though to prop his phone up so that he can frame it a little bit.
I can buy one. In fact, I know which company I'm gonna go with. I just am too lazy to do it.
Why don't you just... Have you got an Amazon account?
Yeah. I think a couple.
Yeah.
I may get it from, I think it's called Temu. Or,
Yeah. If you go on Amazon, they'll do a phone stand for a couple of quid or a couple of dollars.
oh, get it figured out here.
Another thing, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me just go on. What part of US are you in?
He's right in the middle.
Right in Missouri, right?
Right. So if I put in Amazon.com and phone stand for desk.
You want it for desk or tabletop, right, Dave?
Yeah. Something small, tiny.
Yeah, because you're not running a tablet. It's just a cell
I
phone.
have a tablet, but they work on there. They don't get jostled around. It'll probably be on my nightstand right next to my bed.
Yeah. Is it a tablet or a phone?
Both. A phone's what I usually use, and it's a very small phone. It's a SE.
But it's you would prefer to have one that would do the tablet and the phone?
Well, the ones I've seen, and the one I had before, it would do both. It's not big, but as long as I don't jostle around or knock it or anything, it'll handle both.
Okay.
They kind of fold up and fold down, and they're small and versatile.
I would say probably for a phone, David.
Oh yeah. That's 99% of what I do think as a phone.
Let me just check this link and tell me if you can get that same day delivery or next day delivery.
Okay,
He would have trouble doing that on the phone.
Oh yeah. Well, you've got his address, haven't you, Paul?
Yeah,
Right. If you can see if you can get that in the US delivered to him.
it's in there. Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
Here's what I'll do is I'll bring it up and I'll screen share it.
Yeah, because if you
David,
can,
is this what you're looking for, David?
let that go. Yeah, it's something like that. The one I usually get smaller than that.
that
And
one that folds down. If you look at the
that's-
pictures, it folds down. It's not that
that-
big.
That is good. That's but I've always had something that folds down and is has a small footprint.
See, there
Yeah.
it is.
That's
you go.
nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's about that size. Sure.
Yeah.
See,
If
it
you-
goes, it's small enough.
I
to
can get
put
a
in the
good.
pocket of your
Yeah,
purse.
that's it. I can get a good look at it now. That's it.
I don't know why you can't get it on Amazon Prime.
I have Amazon Prime. I can do that. I just.
Yeah. I
I
was going
put
to
it
say,
on.
if you can find one that's with Amazon Prime for you, I'll pay for it to be shipped over to you.
Okay, let me get on there with this. My iPad. Oh, okay, there. Bang.
No, that might be why.
Okay.
You're not signed in.
I'm just coming up. Not
Yeah.
on
No,
my
you're
phone.
not,
right
not
now.
you, me. Apparently, I'm not signed in.
Okay.
Well, I am now.
I am too. I'm pulled up. I don't know what to do other than that.
Right. Yeah.
David, what do you need me to do?
Find the phone stand.
Okay.
Go
Uh,
to Amazon and find the phone stand.
I'm at Amazon. I'm searching.
Phone stand for desk.
or have you got Dave? Can you just put or Paul just put David's zip code in the private chat?
I can put his.
His zip code or postcode, or I think you guys call it a zip code, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Columbia, Missouri. Let me look it up.
I'm 01. There's like 4, and if you look at them all, that'll give you the right one.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I try to search here, it's going, do you want it shipped to the UK? That's going to cost you £400.
Oh my goodness.
Hell no. I want it to go to the US. I could buy it in the UK and have it free delivered.
They're all more expensive than they are at that
You're
other.
65201. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
652.
201.
All right. 6.
David, do you want my address? Do you need anything, any information from me?
Yeah, if you just want to,
Let me try and get you that.
yeah. Or if Paul's got it.
I don't think I have his actual address. I've got his email, but
That's not the email I use for. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. Okay, more. Okay, chat. Okay, there we go.
if you go to private chat down at the bottom,
I'm typing it in right now.
and select David. Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You say you're in Colombia?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's a part. It's a part.
Oh. Let me read you that, David. Okay, there you go, sir.
On Zoom.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I've got most of that bit. Right. That's that one. That one, Missouri.
Yeah, Wagner, I think that's Spanish you're speaking in. Brazilian.
Yeah, does it? Yeah, he's from Brazil. Dave, have you got a phone number I can just put on?
I do. Let me get that in there for you.
Yeah, it will alert you then when it's due to dispatch.
Here comes Mr. Hodges.
These phones are so small.
There. Okay. Okay, now I'm good. Do I look different?
Paul? Yeah, you're looking a bit
Paul.
grey.
Guess what I've been doing?
I can imagine.
Fucking sanding.
How's that new machine?
How does it look?
Oh, I've been kind of getting ready. Like I did the first
David?
Yep.
and stuff, but
Yeah, I've got it.
There's a one on the front of that, obviously, for US.
Yeah. It's all right because it's a US address that I need.
Yes, sir.
It probably won't need that.
Well, that's right to me. Hey, you're
All
welcome
right.
to use that whenever you want to.
Let's have a
Feel
look.
free.
There we go.
I have an email that I use for Amazon only.
Right. Emailer.
Ooh.
Right, we don't need that. Don't need it wrapping. Right. Save and continue.
Okay.
Yeah, Laura says, Paul, you're dressed up as a ghost.
Yeah. New job. Yeah, I'm a ghost. Yeah.
All right.
So
That'd
how's
be
it coming?
fun,
How's it coming?
It's coming. They got quite a bit done on the second coat upstairs, but I still like if you had a corner, you do one side, you wait for it to dry, then you go back and do the other side. But
Yeah.
you got those little knobbies that stick out. You got to go and sand them, make them clean and stuff before you do the other side. Then up around the ceiling, I got to do the second coat on one side, right? So I've been getting everything ready, and I had to build my bridge again this morning, so I can get over top of the stairway. So now I got it done, a bridge built. I can go in that corner and I'll finish it all off before I move on and take the bridge back out again, right? But the thing is, I have to scoot a couple boards to the wall.
Right, I've just got to wait for a phone call now from Amazon UK to prove that it's me that wants to send it to the US.
Oh,
Thank you, Dave.
So it said it can take up to 24 hours. I hope not.
yeah. I guess I better bring a cat here.
I might not have 24 hours.
Hey, AZ, Marshall.
Yeah, suck
Hi,
me dry,
guys.
call me Dusty.
How do I get out of here?
Okay.
There we go. There's Paul. Hodges, how you doing, Mr. Hodges?
Hey, we're doing it. Been trying to be a ghost this morning. We're trying some
Yeah.
new makeup, you know.
Well, I wish
Yeah.
I could be more private, but how'd it go yesterday?
Oh, it was all right.
Good,
I'm
good.
maybe take her out for supper. So I was talking to her again last night. I asked her if she was gonna run away. She goes, no, she goes, I kind of like you. So,
Oh, they'll be
Oh,
back.
good. Congratulations. That's good.
yeah. She goes, I feel comfortable around you. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So I'll go on to the next step. Both maybe take her out for dinner or whatever. But kind of know a little bit about her because we've been talking for about a week, right? Chatting, like texting and stuff.
So you're just in the like stage.
Hmm. No rush.
Yeah.
So you must be on the same wavelength as far as any future going forward.
Well, yeah, like like she was married for what'd you say, 37 years or something. Like it's not like she was never married or a wild one or whatever, right? But her husband passed away of cancer, right? So but anyways, they we kind of like a lot of the same things. She likes animals. That's a good start. But she's down there. She's conservative too, so that's a good bonus.
she got kids,
One, we've got one boy, Zach.
and he's all grown up.
Oh yeah, she's got two grandkids. Well, hey, I got one boy and two grandkids too, right?
Like
So,
you guys are two peas in a pod.
yeah, so there was a lot of things that we do have in common. So
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's just being comfortable.
it's stupid, and it shouldn't matter. But if she was liberal, I probably wouldn't date her. Just freaking hate liberals.
Hey, Justin, do you see what Laura said?
No, I'm
She
making
said,
something to eat.
Justin, are you looking forward to your beans today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you gonna have beans and toast today there?
Not toasted.
yeah,
Okay, that expensive can of beans or something you had or something?
yeah. I'm gonna try it today.
You're doing it on Laura's channel?
Yeah,
Well,
be
no, you
later this afternoon.
it was yesterday in case you had an explosion on the back end. You can handle it today instead of at work.
What?
God, we got a lot of places around here had no hydro from all that storm last night. Holy mackerel.
What?
I'm almost thirsty because I've been standing there so much dust. You go get something to drink, coffee or a hot chocolate. I think a hot chocolate or something. I've already had about 2 coffees already. You guys want to go outside or no?
How the hell did they have angel food cake last night and there's no whipped cream? What the hell? You can't have angel food cake without whipped cream. Or strawberry shortcake, I mean.
Oh, very cool.
Crap, where'd everybody go? Everybody leave?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I think as soon as I get off the stream here, I'm gonna switch from sanding over to putting some more mud on. I gotta go get groceries later. I don't know if I can walk into the store looking like
I'm
this.
about to go to the fucking store and get some food. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing in the fucking fridge to eat.
yeah, I'm the same way. I'm right out of, especially my snacks and goodies.
Everything in the freezer's like everybody ate everything but one of everything in the freezer.
Yeah,
Like one hot pocket. There's like one frozen burrito, one of this, one of that. Like Jesus, I hate when people do that.
called having kids.
no, a friend of mine is supposed to be bringing over a big fan this morning. I can put it in the window so I can suck all the dust out.
No, I don't have all the stuff to make breakfast burritos or.
Oh, that sounds good. Breakfast burritos.
If you live in Canada, you go to Tim Hortons, they'll give them one. Or a breakfast wrap, anyway. It's really good.
I like getting the quick and fast way to make a burrito is if you don't feel like making everything from scratch, is get a breakfast bowl. And
Yeah.
just dump it into the tortilla.
Yeah.
That's what I do if I need to make a quick breakfast. I'm running late and trying to get out the door.
I had the last of my bread yesterday. Can't even have toast. I got some bagels, but I think they're about 2 weeks old, so I think I'll avoid them. I buy stuff sometimes and fucking never eat them. But I'm not a big breakfast or even not a lunch eater. I have a big meal at supper time. That's about it. Snack during the day. Hot chocolate tastes good. Where'd Paul go? Gonna go feed the squirrel again?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, it looks nice down Port Huron anyway. We're just looking down there. Okay, let's go to marine traffic. Anything exciting happen there with all the ships? And lots of ships moving. Oh, good.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Did you go someplace? Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Back.
Oh, I went through a little while ago.
Yeah.
Another ship come. Oh, Iverbright. No, you just going into Sarnia. Who else? is coming?
David,
Oh, the Spruce Glen.
Yes, sir.
your phone stand will be delivered tomorrow.
Oh, great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Go on, do what?
So I want to go.
I bought him a phone stand for his phone so he can stand his
Oh.
phone on his desk.
Because I'm special, Justin.
Let's see it. I want to see which one you got.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, he's special, but not as special as me.
Special to no one.
Let me just
Oh,
you go. I got him this one.
Where?
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Ooh, it's nice
Yeah.
and heavy duty looking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
fine.
because
That's
it's
not
got a
bad
big,
for the price either.
yeah, but it's got an adjustable stand, so if you're using it for a tab, you
Oh,
can lower
plus-
it down and stuff.
Oh yeah, the height.
Yeah,
Very
So-
nice. Thank you, sir. That's
but it looks like we have mobile phone on it.
very similar
can
to
adjust
what I
it.
had years ago. Yeah.
Look at that, you can just fold it up and walk away.
Yeah, that I love that show. What was that IT crowd? Just walk away.
Yeah, you'll be
just
able
a
to take that with you, David. Fold it up, put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
I see Paul, the Spruce Glen is going just up right St. Clair right now.
Yeah.
Paul was making food. I just saw steam coming up.
Yep. Breakfast bowl.
There we go.
I'm about to freaking get in my work truck and go to the store and get something.
I'm eating up some
Where's your own
pizza
vehicle?
rolls right now.
Sarah's at church.
Oh,
I want to go get something to eat.
I went to church without you or what?
Guys,
Well,
how scary is this when you look in the mirror?
Hey, there
every
you go.
day.
Have you seen it, Justin?
Yeah, I can see.
Paul,
Looks
Yeah.
evil as hell.
look in the mirror.
Oh, hey, there she is. Princess is awake.
Yeah.
No, me and Sarah are kind of
Yeah,
opposite
opposite.
on religion. I
Uh-huh.
don't really believe in it. She does, so she goes to church. I don't.
I'll take the stuff back that your shoes you're getting tomorrow back.
And then we let the
Justin,
Point, mate.
is
What?
your wife, is your wife come in as Sarah S?
no, why?
I don't know. There's the only Sarah I know that comes in here is Sarah S.
No, she comes in as Sarah Stickley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing here?
I don't think I've ever talked to her with her.
Why did Wagner get timed out by Nightbot? All he said was hello from Brazil.
No, he said something else about Liverpool. I'm afraid Liverpool's one of them cities in the UK. You either love it or hate it. And I'm guessing Nightbot hated it. He put love Liverpool and a love art, GB, a couple of stars and a thumbs up. And Nightbot went, we're having enough of that. No one likes Liverpool. Goodbye.
Oh, it's because of the
Capitals, it says.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either capitals or the damn emojis.
I tell you what, there's a lot of people in Liverpool that have been mighty offended right now.
Yeah.
They're like the Americans that are very proud of where they live.
Well, that's where the lads are from.
And I'll tell you a few things about Liverpool. When you stop at the traffic lights, do not turn your engine off. Keep that engine ready, revving and got ready. As soon as them lights change, go. Because otherwise your car's going to be on bricks.
The only
Yeah.
people that don't love living in the US are ungrateful little bastards.
Yeah. And another thing about Liverpool, if you upset them, they'll all come after you. And the one last thing, everybody in Liverpool knows somebody with a van. He said, no, it's just one of them true things. Everybody in Liverpool has a family member that has a van.
Here in the Midwest, US is a pickup truck. That's the same deal.
But no, well, what you guys call a pickup truck, we call a pickup truck as well. But
Okay.
vans are the ones where it's all closed back.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
know
a
what it
minivan.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
I like them better, actually.
But in Liverpool, they're not minivans.
I think Chrysler sells all their minivans in Elmer because everybody went down there and got one. They're all Mennonites and they need a way to transport all the kids around.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother-in-law had bought a van and he's converted it into a games room in the back for the kids. He's put new seats in it with seat belts and tables so they can all sit and play the games while he's driving along.
We used to have-
Wonder how that'll go if he's playing Monopoly.
We used to have an old 16 passenger van back in the day, back behind my mom's house. It was just sitting there. We made a
16
little club.
passenger.
Yeah, we made
That's
a
a bus.
clubhouse. We made a clubhouse out of it.
That's a bus here.
We had an extension cord running out there and everything with power and had video games hooked up in there and everything. It was just a little hangout spot we used to go to. But it was clean inside. It just had been sitting there for years. So we cleaned up the inside, dusted it out and everything.
Oh,
But it was not a 16 passenger. It was one of those travel type vans. So it had like a bed and a couch in there.
AAZ and See, Wagner's now got his spanner, so he's winding up Nightbot, putting Love Liverpool again.
What's up, David Wagner?
You just know there's somebody sat behind that Nightbot screen going, "I love you."
Oh man.
I think, hey, Paul, I think the Iverbright's coming out too. Because it's picking up speed. It's not slowing down.
Oh, it's gonna come out the lake?
I think so. Because it's up to 6 knots now. It was only about 3 or 4 knots there a few minutes ago.
In a minute, you're going to see Paul just disappear. Zoink. So like, in Paul's, it's like a NASA space station for ships.
Sarah's trying to bring me food from the church. I don't want food from the church
Why not?
because I don't like when she does that because I don't support the church. So I don't like getting food from them. When they have like, she'll want me to go like to dinners and stuff there.
Well,
And I
maybe
just said, "Duh, I don't feel right doing that."
See, I support the church in their missions, you know, the charity stuff. I'll go to church once a year, which is always Christmas Eve. But you'll not get me there any other time.
Well, see, the problem is with me going to church, you have to go in with a construction crew and shore up the roof because it collapses when I walk in, right?
Well, no, but like I said, me and Sarah are opposite. She believes in all that stuff. I don't. We let the kids make their own decision whether they want to go to church or not,
Yeah.
if it's for them, and we don't judge each other for it.
Very cool.
When I was a kid, I got kicked out of Sunday school within 10 minutes.
Go figure.
Imagine
Well,
that.
the guy said, "Welcome to Sunday school. Why are you here?" And I said, "Because my mum's a lazy beep. And they've decided that the best way to deal with us on Sundays is to send us to school. School is not on Sundays. Sod off. I'll go to school tomorrow." And he said he didn't like my attitude. And I said I didn't like his. And next thing you know, he was like, "Get out." And I was like, "Okay, bye." My sister lasted 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like a genetic thing.
I remember my mum going and begging to take me back. And I'm like, "No way." And after all you've heard about the churches in the 80s and 90s, I'm glad I didn't go back. Where was this? No, Epping Cove. Ben.
There's lots of ships coming, Paul, go back and forth.
Well, you know, I got all that money off Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, an item I purchased for Laura, yeah, bit private, but you know, underwear. They forgot to package it. So when the delivery guy knocks on the door with it, he went, "Oh, look, your booby holders, they'll look nice in that."
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
I went nuts. And I rung Amazon and they gave me an extra £72 compensation. So I thought, right, I've got nearly £350. I'm going to spend the whole lot on the smallest of items. So I bought a giant bag of birdseed, like a 20-kilo bag, a brand new Hoover, and lots of little gadgets, all these little things. And the Amazon guy turned up this morning. He was not impressed.
What did you get a bunch of money from Amazon for?
We had a dishwasher that died,
Oh, yeah. The dishwasher
Yeah.
thing. That's right.
and we contacted the company, and they said Amazon should just replace it. And then they sent us this scrap piece of metal that can only be described as that. So they agreed to swap it for a brand new one, like it should have been. And the delivery guy came and it was full of water, and he got soaked in it, and he just chucked it on the floor. He was not impressed because he got soaked in the private area. Looked like he's wet himself. So when we contacted Amazon, they give us a full refund and a little extra, and told us they can keep the dishwasher.
Oh, I thought my smartwatch screen was broke.
Hey Google, turn off the living room TV.
Sorry, it looks like that device hasn't been set up yet. You can do that in the system settings.
Okay, Google, stop.
Sorry, Paul. I thought I muted the mic. I didn't. I muted the speakers.
I don't bother me. You gotta tell it to shut up, that's all.
I'll tell you what, you tell it a lot politer than I do. Tell you what, that chat's taken a sinister turn thanks to Wagner. They're all talking in Brazilian or Spanish.
Hey, Paul, it looks like it's heading out to the lake, out to the anchorage.
Well, that's why I said it looked like it's heading to the lake, or maybe just going out to anchor, maybe.
What is with your guys' Amazon there, man? You guys get some fucking weird deliveries from them. I've never had half the problems that you've had with Amazon.
The problem over here is sometimes they use third-party couriers. And it's the third-party couriers that, you know, make a mess. I'm going to be honest, though. If you was delivering a dishwasher, tabletop dishwasher, this is, and they forgot to, when they tested it, they forgot to empty it, I think I'd be mighty annoyed if I picked it up and all the water came out and got me in their private area. So it made it look like you wet yourself and you had to go and do more deliveries.
Like technically we use third-party delivery people over here too, but come on, Tyson. But honestly, I don't ever see them anymore. They're getting less and less because Amazon's fleet's getting bigger.
Yeah, but don't your deliveries just get left at the door?
Yeah,
Oh, your host, I'll be back.
Yeah, they just leave them at the door.
Yeah, over here they have to knock on the door and make sure you take it, or it's delivered to a neighbor.
Fuck,
Oh,
dude,
man.
there's way too many deliveries in the US, dude. The UPS, dude, even when they like say you send me a new computer, right? And Amazon or say like UPS insures it because it's an expensive computer and they say you have to sign for it, right?
Yeah,
9 out of 10 times UPS won't even make you sign for it. They'll just drop the shit at the door and leave.
I've never signed for anything, computers, anything like that.
That I got
Supposed
a computer not too long ago from someone and they UPS required that I sign for it. So I told my daughter, keep an eye out for it. This was a while back, like a year ago or so. And I told her, keep an eye out for it because you're going to have to sign for it. And she calls me back I call her back like 20 minutes later. I'm like, hey, did UPS show up? She goes, yeah, the guy just dropped it at the front of the door and left. And that hasn't been the first time the last couple of years that's happened.
some couriers do that. We had a set of towels ordered. We got a voucher for M&S when we first moved in here. We signed up to Sky. It was like, well, what do we buy? So I bought some bath towels and stuff. And we got the message to say it had been delivered and left behind the tree. Well, we got back, couldn't find them. So we contacted M&S and they replaced them eventually. And we still could not find these things. So we just assumed one of the neighbours had stolen them, you know, yoink, I'm having them. Couple of years later, I opened the bedroom window. This is when I was cutting that branch off and got pulled out of the window and slid down the tree. Jesus, that hurt. Yeah. And I found the towels. They were hanging in the tree. He didn't hide them behind the tree, thrown them over the building, and they'd gone into the trees at the railway line. And it was hanging in the tree.
Wow. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Like the package is, I still don't know how the fuck it got up in the tree.
Well,
Like that. Unless some kid walked by and saw the package and was like, oh, fucking threw it up in the tree messing around or something. That just doesn't make any
There was
sense.
there was no kid because we live in a block of flats in a private car park.
Yeah,
We're in
I've
block.
seen it when you guys walked up to it that one day when you guys were on the live
Yeah.
stream.
It's very rare anyone comes on this car park. Well, yeah. The only thing I can think is he's thrown it where he thought would be safe, trying to get it behind one of the other trees, and it's slid down the roof and gone off into the trees.
Huh.
But you had to really lean out the window to see it. And the only reason I saw it is because obviously I was trying to cut that branch off that kept hitting the window and got dragged out with the tree.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, if anyone had seen that and caught that on video, that would have gone viral. It was like the old cartoon where they slide down and hit the nuts on every branch.
Yeah.
It was like that. Every branch I hit snapped, and then I go a bit further, snap. But I thought if I just let myself go and drop, I'm going to hurt my neck or my back or something. So I just clung to the tree like this and just let myself slide down the tree.
I saw Laura hit 1100 yesterday.
She did.
Did it stick?
It has.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
I always wait to post those achievements because they'll go up and down.
Yeah, to be honest, her next target's 2,000, so she's got a few months off. That guy that was having an argument with her, what an idiot that guy was. Or woman, girl, I think it was actually. She called Laura dumb and told her to get off YouTube. And Laura said, if you don't like my videos, just scroll past. She went, but they're on my For You page, so YouTube says I must watch them. So I pointed out, every time you watch the video and comment, YouTube algorithm thinks you like that video and therefore shows you more.
Yeah, because I've sat and tested the videos, the shorts, just scrolling through them, and it will do that. If you stop and watch one, it will keep recommending
That
either
person-
the same creator's videos or it will recommend every video that uses that song. You know,
Yeah.
so if it's like somebody dancing to a particular song or something,
Yeah.
the next thing you know, the next 20 videos will be the same. It'll be different creators with the same damn song of them doing the same dance.
Yeah, and if you scroll past it quick, it
Yeah,
stops.
then eventually it will go away and you'll get on something else.
Yeah. Yeah, but Laura's found a new way of really winding up the trolls now, and she's getting more views because she just, when the troll will comment and say something nasty, she just goes, "Thanks for watching," and then they will obviously come back to comment on that, and they watch it again while they're commenting.
I love posting Fortnite videos because you get all these young kids getting on there and it pisses them off too. Like they get so pissed off at Fortnite videos. Like also I'll post a video of me playing just with the standard ped, like the first ped that you start with in the game.
Yeah,
Oh, they get so mad about it. They're like, oh, standard ped, you're crap. I'm like, I don't care. Like they get every time I post Fortnite shorts. Oh my god, dude, I get so much hate in those ones. I just think it's funny.
look what I got. Some small geezers. I'm waiting for Laura now in the chat. They're mine.
I think so.
Laura loves them.
Okay. Yeah, so, okay, cool.
What's up, JD?
Yep. Okay, Paul.
JD.
Bye. Yeah, Paul just called me. He goes, yeah, I'm just trying to get to Spruce Glen. Well, no, the Spruce Glen is down further. Let me see here if I refresh. But I said it's the Iverbright. Oh, I can see it right now, just coming around the corner. But yeah, they're just going out to the Anchorage. But Spruce Glen, it's still a little ways away. But Paul says I forgot my radio, but his marine radio. So, anyways. Yeah, you're gonna be hungry for ships coming through right now. So
They finally opened the locks back up.
oh yeah, locks are open. There's just a ton of ships heading out right now.
Yeah,
No.
he's trying to get as much as he can.
Oh yeah, might as well. He likes doing that though. You know, it's just the way he is. So.
Yeah, well, it's been like really slim pickings for the last 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. Usually he likes to get right off the hop again, but oh yeah, so good for him.
I
Get him
would
out,
say,
get him out of the house.
I would say hilarious, JD, but I don't know what the hell you just put in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the chat switched over to Spanish, didn't it, or something?
Well, if they're Brazilian, most likely it's Portuguese.
Brazil or something.
Portugal, yeah, Portuguese. I have a sister-in-law that's Brazilian, and her family, she and her family speak Portuguese.
I mean, it's very, very close to Spanish. So like I said, when I worked at Walmart,
Well, of course
to
it
get
is.
a
It's the
lot
next
of-
country over.
we used to get a lot of people from Brazil come in there. And people from like the Mexican and Puerto Rican associates that we had used to be able to translate for them, and there'd be a few words that would stump them up when they would be talking to each other, but they could definitely have a conversation if need be
Sure.
when they were trying to translate, like if they were looking for a specific item or something.
Yeah, it's a Spanish base, definitely.
Yeah, because there's some words where they're the same, but they mean two different things in each country. You know, they mean something different in each country.
All Greek to me.
Oh, anyways, this is the ship that got optimized first. Paul's gonna be flying here shortly. I see people out fishing already.
What's up, Mr. B? Oh yeah. God, their boats look so tiny compared to that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. No kidding. And that's a small ship too. That's not a very big one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A fuel oil carrier or whatever the hell you want to call it. So
And you got to stay away from those things too, because those freaking wakes could knock those little boats right
oh
over.
yeah. Yeah, they got pretty good weight on it. Somebody just came in. Uncle Bill.
Hey, Uncle Bill.
Somebody let the barn door open again.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Letting
Hey.
anybody in here now.
You look like you've been up all night.
No,
Uncle Bill.
I was
Got
just on
something to
I
tell
was
you.
on Johnny's stream just now, getting this ready. I'm gonna fly this today. Had some updates to do. I heard you talking about getting a Brazilian.
Yeah.
Brazilian?
Uncle Bill, I've got some news for you.
What's that?
I have searched and searched and searched, and I cannot find a British hot dog.
They might call it something different there.
Now, hot dogs are American. The Frankenfurters, which are similar to a hot dog, are German.
Frankfurter. I know the Germans invented them. I mean, we just took it and turned it into something else. I mean, we just made it
Something better.
Made it better.
You know, nobody wanted to call it a Frankenstein burger, so they came up with hot dog. That's good. So that's where they.
I mean, technically, I could say the British did invent a hot dog, the vegetarian hot dog, but let's be honest here, no one's calling it a fucking hot dog. It's a pile of shit. It's a pile of dust. And as a vegetarian, they can shove that hot dog where the sun don't shine.
Hey, Dave, when you're searching for hot dogs in England, you look up what the hell is it?
What's up, Dustin?
Chicken lips and assholes. That's the same
No.
thing.
You search a hot dog over here, you got a hot dog.
Oh, see,
Yeah. If you don't understand the joke there, I was.
oh my God, what the
Whoa.
hell was what's your mic just now?
What?
Wow, whoa,
Your
that's
mic
out.
just did something weird shit just now.
Give everybody a heart attack.
Who?
Yours
Yours,
did.
it
It sounded
It
like
came
you like,
across really loud, like you'd gone for a megaphone.
yeah,
I don't know. Is it okay now?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
weird. It like
I'm
glitched
not used
out.
to
on
the mic.
us,
I
like-
mean, whatever the mic is on this little Microsoft Go,
Uh.
thing here, it's, whatever that is. But anyway, sorry.
Let you know you're alive.
Yeah.
No, it was worse for me. I had headphones on. I was like, what the fuck?
You too.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's why you don't wear headphones.
Yeah.
It was bad just enough coming across the TV. Holy crap.
So what was I saying? I want a
I
hot
can't
dog.
believe that over here now,
I want a
they're
goddamn
making-
hot dog now. Thank you so much. You shouldn't have done that. I think I got some in the freezer, but I don't have any. You have to have a bun. You have to have a nice hot
oh,
dog.
you got to have a hot dog bun, ain't you?
Yes.
Yeah, but how come buns come in packages of 6 or 8, but hot dogs come in by a dozen?
No, they not in
Bars.
this town. It's 8 and 8.
Yeah, over here it's 12 buns, 8 hot dogs.
Yeah.
Well, that works out though.
But it works.
was.
It gets even better because you can't buy onions, hot dog onions in a small pack. You've got to get the big bags.
Yeah,
And it
over,
ain't a hot dog without onions.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
over
if anybody
here.
else doesn't understand that. Every time we talk about something new, I think about David. He'll tell us how it was invented in England before. Anyway,
I only tell you what was invented in England, or in Britain, not in England,
all right, Britain.
when it is invented, well, when it was invented here. Not
Yeah.
like where you guys stole it, like the light bulb and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
We perfected it just like everything else. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Gus, good morning.
Did we do that with the English language too, Bill?
I don't know if we're gonna wait for the second one or not.
No, I like how the English speak. I love their accent like that. That's what I look for. I look for historical historical streams on YouTube where the guy's got a British accent because it puts me right to sleep. So it's perfect.
Bill's on point today.
Yeah. I watched.
I'm not lying. I just got to tell the truth. I mean, I like how they sound.
Well, I've been watching some of these American reacts to British things, and yesterday the guy was reacting to the stereotypical American to the British, and the girl went, what comes to your mind when you think about Americans? She went, fucking fat. And the guy was like, whoa.
But you know what? I've seen overweight problems. in
There's overweight
most
problems
of the modern
everywhere.
countries. Most of the modern countries have that problem. I mean, it's just not the US.
It's McDonald's.
No, we perfected that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Automobiles go right down the line.
Yeah, being fat, being happy, being angry.
Yeah.
not being British, all that stuff. We got that down.
Yeah. Not being gay.
No, you need to revisit that one.
I don't. Anybody's welcome to, but I don't.
Oh, he's watching Stream Time Live here. That ship coming up. I want to see if I can see Paul. Because it freezes every 10 seconds.
Oh. So my big plan for today, I'm gonna clean the bike, Justin, and then get on it and go for a ride and then fly my drone. But I gotta do that all before 2 o'clock, I guess, or 3. Wait, what time now? You guys, your clock moved forward, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
back at
so-
2 PM Eastern now.
No, they were 2 p.m. They're back, now they're 1 p.m.
Oh, 1
No.
PM, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Back to
Yeah.
5 hours difference.
Right, you're going on at 6 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 6 o'clock UK time.
Yeah, so it'll be 1 o'clock here. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to go. I was thinking about taking a nap. I got up because I missed Johnny's stream a couple weeks in a row because I overslept. So I thought I'd go in there. That's why I'm actually awake, because you could tell by the excessive bags in my eyes that I didn't sleep well good. Had to go back into work last night and fix a problem. I had to drink a bottle of whiskey, you know, things. I have priorities, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, priorities, yeah.
But I'll have to go to the liquor store today, I guess. There we go. Yeah.
Where are you gonna drive to? Or you don't have a destination?
Oh, I don't know. It
set?
doesn't matter. I'm in Florida. Everywhere you go, it's beautiful. It's like a Disneyland. Oh, wait, there is Disneyland here. We got, I don't know, just a little ride. I'm not gonna go far, you know, just been a while, you know? Far enough to dry the bike off. You know what I do? Because it's such a pain in the ass cleaning and drying that bike, you know, getting in all those little nooks, crannies, and chrome and everything. I have like a nice Ego electric leaf blower thingy, you know, big badass thing. And I bought the nozzle which concentrates it down at the end.
Right.
Yeah, so you could take paint off your house with it. But anyway, and I blow dry it, you know, when I get in the bike.
I mean, it's no
Not-
different than when,
What? Yeah, going to the car wash. And
yeah, it's just an automated thing when you go to the
Yeah.
car
No,
wash.
I do
too.
that even when I wash the car. Yep, I take that and I blow all the water towards the back, and then it's just, you know, then you just towel. You can use one microfiber towel to finish drying it off when you're done. It's very handy. That's my thing. I think I'll test this thing out right now. So excited by my new toy. I just hope it holds a charge right. I mean, I charged it 2 days ago. And it's holding a charge.
Oh, nice.
Good, no, it's a good sign. I mean, these are like little thing. All the outlets work. With these inexpensive ones, you know, they come with something wrong with them a lot of times, especially from Amazon, you know. But so far, so good. I charge this little baby laptop with it. There we are. Yeah. See how it does. And I've tested it with my cell phone charger. Still. AC power, bam. It's charging. Let's see how it does. You see, and mine, I have this special accessory bag that I attach to it. See? Crown Royal.
Crown Royal, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we get it in by the case, you know, at work. So every case we get 12 free bags. A big pile of
Oh.
bags back there. So, and that's peach. That's a new flavor. I don't know if it's new or not. It's new for us. We didn't have it before. So now I've got 3 different colored Crown Royal bags. They hold up pretty good for a free cheesy bag that they give you. They're actually pretty decent. They hold up.
They're normally purple, aren't they? Well,
What's that?
aren't they normally purple, the bags?
Yeah, you got purple, green, and peach colored, orange.
Oh.
Yep. The 3 different flavors. You got an apple. You got the regular crown apple, and crown peach.
Oh.
Like I said, they come in handy. And hold up. Actually, I gotta look for the bag that's got the extra accessories for my my Tello, because I'm gonna be giving that away at the meetup. My Tello kit.
Yeah, I got a Tello just sitting here I never use.
Yeah. Oh, I got the kit, the Tello, I got you know, the multi-charge, but the Flymore kit, you know, with the three extra batteries and the charger and the
You got the controller too, or
then I bought the controller, you know.
The controllers are pricey. Some of them are pricey little fucking things.
Yeah, at the time, I
Look
think
at
they were
them.
supposedly 50, but I got it for 35, and now I think you can get them for 30. You know, they've come down. There was a big demand for them back when I think because that drone was new, you know. And I got extra props for it, and I bought a case from Amazon for it. So it actually holds the controller and the drone and the extra batteries and all that. Got a nice little carrying case, so. Yeah.
Yeah, when I first got the Tello, I was looking at getting that controller. I never did pull the trigger and get it though. That was the only thing I don't have for it.
Well, it was two. One they said was, I think, more or less made for it. I didn't get that one. I got one with that I got the other model, the S, I guess, that also, you know, I mean, it's a Bluetooth controller. You can use it for anything or wire it if you want to. That one has the option to hook it up through USB and use it as a game controller, you know.
Well, supposedly you could get you could use an Xbox controller, but I tried to use one and I could never get it to work right. Everybody was saying you could use an Xbox One controller, and I hooked it up to it and it linked to it and everything, but the controls were just all fucked on it.
I'll tell you the truth, the actual Tello app isn't working on my phone anymore. You know, since Android 12, and I don't know if they fixed it or not, but I had bought Tello Me, I think it's called, or Tello FPV. Actually, I have both of them on my phone. One of them was a pay app, and that works. So, I mean, you know, whoever gets it, I don't know if they're going to be able to use the actual Tello app or they're going to have to use that. But either way, I was able to get the controller to work with both of those two. So, hey, USA Captain Joe America, what's going on? Bill Newfound, good morning. Mike B, how you doing? I'm not muted. That's nice. So, thank you for telling me. Oh, Ray asked.
Hey, Bill from Newfound Drone Production. Good morning, and Captain Joe.
I don't know, Ray. Shit.
What's going on?
Every Monday, Ray asks me if I want to drop in on his show, and every Monday I tell him I work.
Oh, Dave dropped off.
Oh. I look terrible.
Oi! Shh. Shh.
Look how patriotic David is. Look at that. John.
Oh yeah. I'm proud to be British. Wish I wasn't though.
I don't understand. It's kind of contradictory.
That was the point.
A little contradictory.
That was the point.
What do you wish you were? Yeah.
Was Paul,
I'd like
Paul flying a ship right now?
Yeah,
yeah.
he should
You
be
know,
back.
I wouldn't
but-
mind to be Canadian or American.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, good morning.
Just have that don't give a shit attitude.
Yeah, I know Paul's coming back right away. Or you gonna wait for the Spruce Glen to come up or not? I know he just flew that one ship, the Iverbright, but the Spruce Glen, it's down about half an hour, 3/4 an hour away. So I don't know if he'll I just sit there and wait it out or not.
Oh, Murray, or not Paul Murray, Paul Hodges. I can't remember if you were on yesterday afternoon. These damn deer are out at the front porch.
Oh, I seen him. I was watching him. Yeah.
One of the last year's fawns, the first time ever, he came up and he ate out of the bowl.
Oh, wow.
And he's always, it's taken me months to even get them when I go outside, they're usually the ones that'll run, 20, 30 yards, and then they'll come back. But now they're at a point where I think they're from the same mom, the two little ones. But anyhow, he finally came up and started to eat. Well, then this little buck, I've got 3 buck that came here yesterday. You can see their horns are gone,
Little
but they
button
came
buck.
up, and
Oh,
there was a little jealousy thing there. Well, the little buck went to kick the little fawn. Well, when he kicked him, he almost kicked me in the leg, and then he also kicked the container full of corn.
Yeah.
And fell down and smashed on the front porch. Corn went everywhere, and there was this big loud noise, and they all scattered. But he almost kicked me, and that's something I always.
That little bucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, he come up and there's this jealousy thing out there, dominance. They don't care. But they kick the shit out of each other. You got to watch those hooves; they can be sharp.
Yep. And it's funny because I watched that pantry one with all the deer, and it's funny because one night they'd be eating away, all of a sudden they hear a noise, and their heads all crank, and
Yeah.
what's going on? Then quiet, go back eating again. It just
Yeah. Well, tomorrow is decision day for me.
what you gonna do?
I got to call this manager. I've been thinking a lot all weekend about what to do with this potential new job. I have the job if I want it. If I call him tomorrow and say I'll take it, it's mine.
Yeah.
But
What is it? What kind of job is it?
it's the same thing I'm doing now.
Still aircraft and all that, right?
Yeah. I mean, the opportunities are pretty endless. I can travel all around the US in 13 different states if I want to, as long as I get a license in that state.
Yeah.
He said, if there's an opening for a weekend, you want to go down and work in Texas? Yeah, you can go down there and work in Texas for a weekend. We'll pay your travel and everything. I mean, everything sounds good, but and I don't know, anybody in the chat tell me, here's my thing, is where I work now, if you do not have vacation, we have what we call a PTO bank, and that's your vacation time and your sick time. Right now, I've got like 180 hours saved up. I've got I could take like 3 rotations. I could probably take a month and a half off right now. But with my company currently, if you don't have vacation time, you can't take a vacation, because you can't just say, well, hey, I'll take a vacation and I'll just go without pay. They won't let you do that.
Oh.
Because of the way the contract is, said you're contracted for 80 hours of pay. You have to either, be here to work or use vacation time. So I'm like, okay. So with this new company, I literally would work, like if I started with them next month, I would literally work 4 or 5 weeks, and then I need 3 weeks off.
Yeah. I just kind of wondering, especially with your guiding and then your helicopter and.
Well, what has transpired with these 2 trips is, one, I've got a lot of money invested in it. I mean, a lot more. That I should have my head examined for doing this, but I'm at a point in my life, where sometimes, if you got an opportunity, take it. And I don't know if I'll ever get a trip like this again, but probably, and I really mean this sincerely, and I know I talk a lot about him, but my friend Don, he's a very, very, very dear friend. And I promised that man that I will be with him on that Canadian bear hunt. I've got to be there to help him.
Oh, yeah.
And I am not going to let him down.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in a hospital or 6 foot under, I'm going to be there with him. I'm just afraid that if I take this other job, I mean, I mentioned something to the manager the other day. He's like, oh yeah, we get people that need vacations all the time. We work around that. And I just don't want the situation where, okay, I start working there and like, hey, do you remember the time that I needed off? Well, so-and-so is sick next week and you can't go. I
Yeah.
don't run into that.
Yeah.
Where I lose the money, and two, I let Don down because I can't. Now his trip is kind of compromised. So
Well, why
Yeah.
don't you
Get
tell
it in
them
writing.
that
Just say, look, I love this. I love this opportunity. I want to do this. This is really what I want to do, but I just can't work this from this date to this date. And I'm not going to do this again in the future, where I put you in this kind of position, but I can't take the position that I really want, which is with you, unless I can have these dates off. If the guy says, okay, he
Yeah.
says, okay, but get it in writing.
yeah,
Over in the UK, it's similar to what Bill said. You start off a job after the first month, you're entitled to 1 week holiday, and then you've got to work the whole year to get your rest.
right.
However, if you've got holidays already booked and you tell the company, they have to give it you off, and it's up to the company whether it's with pay or without.
No, I mean, this is a right to work state. They can agree to it and then say, well, the conditions have changed, and if you want to keep.
A lot of people around here, like if you work for a company, you go start work for a company, you got to wait almost a year before you get a holiday.
Right, get
Yeah.
3 weeks vacation, right?
Or the other thing I'm going to ask them is like, listen, June 15th is when I could start, or do you need this position filled right away?
That way, there you go.
Is it better money, or I know it's closer, an hour closer, but
Yeah, it's about
What the?
$3 more an hour.
Lay down.
And they work 48-hour shifts. You're on 48 off 6. So you would get 96 hours of pay, and you automatically have 16 hours of built-in overtime. So that would boost my average rate up about $8 an hour more than I'm making now.
Yeah.
So, but
Well, the thing of it is you got to be right up front with them, Ron, and just tell them this is it. I need it in writing. This is we're agreeing to this.
right,
And because it sounds like the new company is a much bigger, broader company than the one you're working for.
right. And we had the discussion, and this happens in our line of business. Doing what I do has somewhat of a prestige to it, and there's a lot of young population that's like, oh my God, I get to get in a flight suit and go fly in a helicopter, and they just goes to their head. And we have a young guy with us now. He's on the hot seat. Just found this out last week. They were in the helicopter transporting a patient, and he pulls out his phone and takes a selfie.
Oh God.
You can't do that shit. His partner was pissed. And when they were all done with the call, his partner took him aside and said, don't you ever do that again. But that's the mentality of the younger. This guy and I discussed it. I told him, I said, I'm not one of those people. Was I 25, 30 years ago? Absolutely. I said, I'm not one of those ones now like, oh my God, I get to wear a flight suit and fly in a helicopter. No, I'm in this for doing what I do, And I told him a story, what I did the other day. And I said, this is the sort of thing that you do. I had a guy the other day. He was a full cardiac arrest. And thank God somebody at the coffee shop saw him walk out the coffee shop out in the parking lot, and he just dropped. Somebody knew CPR, and they started CPR in this guy and called 911. Before they got him to the hospital, this guy is awake and, doing fine, but he was definitely dead for a couple of minutes. And I told the manager the story. I said, they took him to the local hospital. He needed to go to a Bismarck where they had better cardiac services, and his wife wanted to fly along. And we let that from time to time. And his wife came along, and we took him to Bismarck. We took him up to the ICU, the intensive care unit. And we went to leave, and the nurse asked his wife if she could go sit outside in the hall until they, kind of got him settled in and everything. And we're packing up our stuff and we're getting ready to leave. And I turned around and I looked at the wife, and she's just sitting there in tears. And I told my partner and the ambulance crew, I said, you guys go on downstairs. I'll meet you down there in a little bit. So I purposely went and sat down with her for, I know, a good 10 minutes or better, and just sat there and held her hand and talked to her.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you do in this line of work,
You get a phone
And-
number? Sorry. I'm sorry. That was just wrong. That was just wrong.
No, but I felt good about doing that, that I just sat there and talked to her and told her, listen, things are going to be okay, but a 22-year-old doing this, they're not going to do that shit, but
Over here, a paramedic was actually sacked because he was talking to the guy he picked up at the side of the road, that had been run over. And he went to the guy, he went, listen, mate, everything's going to be okay. He says, because once I've dropped you off, I'm going home for my tea. He says, but you might not make it tonight, but I'll be okay.
geez.
And we understand that there's certain jobs that, you're talking about saving people's lives. I mean, when I was in, there's just certain jobs sometimes you just can't get off.
Yeah.
You're a corrections officer, for example, big snowstorm, power outage, disaster happens. You're sequestered. You stay there. I mean, there's people that have to be taken care of and fed, so you can't leave. You know what I mean? And that happened to me once when I was doing that for a living. But but they pay you for it though, so it's time and a half, triple time, whatever. And that's certain jobs have different requirements of the people that when they hire them,
Yeah. So we'll find out tomorrow.
You can only ask.
Just want to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Yeah, you're a lifesaver. Yeah. Lifesavers are candies too. I'm a lifesaver. Put me in your mouth.
What?
That's a great line. You could use that. You have my permission.
Isn't a lifesaver a rubber ring that you throw into the water? Someone drowning.
It is, and that's what they named the candy after.
Or as we call them, life preservers.
We also call them that here. So.
Yeah. Just to point out,
But you guys invented that phrase, I'm sure.
I'm not sure. But what I will say is, it's not a life preserver if you're drowning and somebody throws it and it whacks you one on the head.
Good morning, Angie.
Hey, Angie, good morning. Oh, hey there, Angie.
Hey, Angie, long time no see.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna take off, so
Hey, switch it back to me.
you already are. I already did it back to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I gotta go do some more mudding. I got lots of mudding.
God,
to
here
do
we go with the
today.
long goodbyes again.
Yep. Anyways, guys, see ya.
Okay.
Later.
Catch you later, Paul.
Bill, you're wasting a lot of time there, buddy. We only got about 2 hours.
What are you talking about? I got time. You're going far. I'm gonna go for a little ride around town. It's all right.
Getting on a scooter today, Bill?
I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, I want to clean it first. It's so dirty. It's embarrassing. But to me, it's not like anybody's going to notice me. Yeah, but it's been a long time since I've taken it. I stretched its legs, so I thought I would take it out and go for a little run. And I was going to bring the Air 2S with me. Wherever I landed, I was going to throw it up. There's a couple of parks not too far from here, so.
Well, unfortunately, 2 people in my chat, or one on the panel and one in the chat, thought it was a Vespa and a Honda.
Yeah.
Roland was like, "Is that a Honda?"
They were trying to be funny, I think. No, I mean, there's the Honda Goldwings is a lovely.
No, the gold wings are nice though.
Yeah. but, well, that's the
Very
competition,
comfortable
that's the
bike.
competition for it, you know, that's what that thing is, you know, is that level bike, you know. with
I mean,
Goldwing.
I've seen Gold Wings, like a lot of them, and you can tell that they're made for long rides, comfortable.
Well, that's what that is. Touring bike. Any touring bike is same thing. You know, it comes with a stereo, comes with cruise control,
Reverse.
huh?
Some of them, I know them, and there's one Kawasaki that has reverse in it.
Have windscreen
Yeah.
wipers.
So you can get reversed and put in these bikes, but I would never do that. Not a two-wheeled bike. I think that's silly. A trike I can understand, you know.
Yeah, my boss has a Goldwing trike with the reverse. And it was like Alexa was saying, you can get the reverse, but it's like the ignition. You have to like tap it or whatever. Because she said it
Not
has to do
ignition.
with
It's
the
not
ignition or
ignition.
something.
It disengages the ignition.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because there's a reverse.
But she said if
Add
you hold the
reverse
button down,
over
you
the
turn
top of it,
something
and
out.
you're using your starter to back the
Your
bike.
starter, yeah, that's right.
Didn't
Yeah, 'cause she
Alexa
said,
get one of those electric bikes, Bill?
Hmm?
Didn't Alexa get one of those electric Harleys?
Yeah, she's got the live wire and she just bought a trike.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. And those
Alexa
trikes,
says everything.
so
bikes are
expensive,
expensive.
so expensive. By the time you're out the doors, she said she paid 37, 38. She got a deal because my dad spent over 40 for his, and that was a few years ago. But then he gets things like, well, I got concierge service. So what's that? Well, the time to change the oil, they come pick the bike up and bring it back to you. Is that
Yeah.
really? Isn't the point of having it, riding it? I mean, you can't ride to the Harley dealership.
Yeah, I want to say my boss paid like 45, I think, for his, the Goldwing one he has. It was like around
What's JD
45 or
on?
something.
What's JD on about?
You think some, because I'm sniffling. Sorry, I'll get away. Let me.
Okay.
There. Okay, we're all good. Oh, God, they.
Well, he
You've
doesn't
done it
want to,
now.
he doesn't want to snot rocket on camera, JD. I mean, come on.
Fire it into the pocket, save it for later.
Because then every grown man on here that's done it themselves is going to be like, ew, that was gross.
Yeah, clear.
Well, look at sports stars. They do it all around the pitch, just spitting and blowing the nose everywhere. And then when they score a try or a goal, they go and slide in it.
I mean, shit, if you're outside, it's actually easier to blow your nose that way than find a rag or something. Usually it's actually a lot cleaner too.
Yeah. Actually, if you blow your nose onto the pavement over here or spit, you can get arrested.
Yeah, well, that's what they do in communist countries, but that's okay.
No, it's because we're civilized and we don't spread our germs.
No, we swallow them instead. We're civilized.
Oh, it's like that.
Or some people over here on the bus, they'll pick the nose and go, "Ooh, look at it," and then eat it. Oh,
Oh, now that's gross.
Well,
it's like, you know what? You know what you've just
had
eaten?
Have you eaten the food in England? You know,
Our food is more or less the same as yours.
no.
It's just better.
Yeah,
We know how
better,
to cook it.
right.
Uh-uh.
Better.
They gotta, and they've got a war against the letter T over there too. It's better.
I'm from Lancashire. We don't use the T.
Is it a war against the letter T?
Well, they invented the letter T, so they decide whether it's useful or not. But
It's not. It's because I'm from Lancashire. If you're speaking to someone from down south, like Laura or someone, they use the T more often.
they use the whole alphabet. They're so inefficient, those people.
What's up, Angie?
We'll just you decide what we fucking want to do. End of the day, it's our language. We'll do what we want with it. If you don't like it, get your own.
JD said the UK invented eating boogers.
Eating boogers?
No, because who did it on the stream?
Oh, the one thing
Yeah, we'll
that he
leave it
doesn't
there.
want to claim.
No, leave that out. That's not. We're not gonna. No.
We won't go there, but I remember
I know who it is. I'm not saying.
we did not invent that.
we finally found something that he's not gonna claim the British invented.
I didn't claim the hot dog either.
Hmm.
Tried, you looked.
Yeah, he tried until
No,
Google corrected him.
I already knew that the hot dog was American. It is the staple of American sports food, isn't it? The hot dog. You have the hot dog trucks at the sport venues.
Yeah.
Over here, if you
Yeah.
go to a sports venue, you get chips or chips, as in your fries, yeah, or you get a pie. Some places you can get chips and curry and a whole bloody meal.
So you get chips and a slice of pie, huh?
No, a full pie. You don't get just sharing a pie with no one.
What exactly are we talking about here? What the hell's a pie over there?
It's small.
Oh, not about that big.
You're not gonna give you a 12-inch like apple pie or something. Here's your pie, mate. And you stick it.
I know. I had a 12-inch cheese and onion pie last night to myself.
Even I know that. And
Took all
by the way,
12 inches of it, huh?
most sports venues here, David, it's not limited to hot dogs. You got cheese steaks and nachos and all kinds of food.
I mean, the hot dog's the cheapest way to go, though. They're about what, $14 a hot dog at the.
yeah, no, I think the nachos are probably cheaper.
And then the hot dog costs them maybe a whole 30 cents to make. The markups at the freaking ballparks are insane. Oh my god.
Oh, it's same over here. It's quite. Say I went to Preston North End and I went to buy a butter pie. Now you guys won't know what that is, and anyone in the UK will probably go, "What the hell's a butter pie?" Because unless you're from Preston, you don't know what a butter pie is. Yeah, but if you go to the local
I
shop,
don't even know what you're saying. What a what?
butter pie.
Oh, butter pie. Oh,
Right. If you go to the local shop
That
next to
sounds
the
healthy.
football ground, you can get the butter pie for £1.10. You go into the football ground, it's nearly £5.
what is a butter pie?
It's
Is that like a butter
It's an-
face?
no, it's like a normal pie pastry, and then you have boiled potatoes soaked in butter with onion and pepper, black pepper. It's a Catholic pie for religious purposes. When they
I've heard
weren't
of it.
allowed
I
to
just
eat
never knew
meat.
what it was. So it's potato pie.
More or less, but they call it a butter pie because it's more butter than potato and onion. Got potato, onion, butter.
So you were saying your food's the same as ours, huh?
It's a traditional classic pie. They were around the world. It used to be Americans would have eaten it. Everyone would have eaten it because it was the religious pie. And on Good Friday, Easter Monday, that's when it was mainly eaten. Now, because Preston is called Preston, Priest Town, how it got its name, it stayed there. And in most of Lancashire, they sell about 20,000 a week. In Preston, they sell 90,000 to 100,000 a week.
And it's a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
So it's like St. Russet of the Idaho pie, potato pie, whatever.
But you don't have to be religious to have it. You just got to be from Preston because you could get beaten up in Preston if you offend the butter pie.
Yeah.
Laura hates it because I can't get them down here. I make my own.
Yeah. Pot pie. See, that's what they call little pies here. Pot pie. There you go, Angie. Very good. And lasagna.
Oh, not like a good Marie Callender's pot pie. Oh, I'll
You
tell
guys
you.
don't even know what a pork pie is, do you?
It's something English people eat.
It's a big slab of pork covered in jelly in a pie pastry.
Cherry?
Jelly.
Oh, jelly?
The meat jelly from the pork
Oh,
is around the edge.
You mean the brown shit everybody scrapes off?
yeah, it's called aspic. Mmm. Actually, that sounds all right. I'd eat that.
Strangely enough, speaking right along those lines of weird foods, girlfriend from many moons ago, she loved to cook and loved the new recipes. She made some venison that from a deer I got one time. She cooked it up. She mixed it with, I think it was a white wine and real chocolate. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Chocolate on deer meat. I don't think so. Oh my God, was that good? After my third helping, it was freaking phenomenal. Yeah.
You saying chocolate, you mean milk chocolate or dark chocolate or chocolate
Like-
or cocoa powder or what?
I think it was like real, like melted chocolate.
You mean the chocolate bar, the cooking chocolate, baker's
Yeah.
chocolate?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I thought she's out of her mind, but well, she was a crazy woman, but she could cook.
See, that's another claim to British fame. We invented the chocolate bar, but we will not claim hot chocolate because that was Brazil, I believe, that made the hot chocolate, but we learned how to put chocolate into a chocolate bar. Hey? Sorry, Bill. Well, it still gets you. I'm going to keep using it because that's what those British do.
Where'd they get the cocoa from?
Brazil, like I said, we didn't invent cocoa.
No.
Cocoa was used for
Cocoa's
hot
not a
chocolate.
drink. Cocoa is
I know
the
it's from the
seed.
plant in Brazil. I know where it's from.
Oh, okay.
But we invented it as the chocolate bar and mass produced it.
Did you?
Fries chocolate.
I didn't know the Hershey family were British.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do a search on that.
Yeah. Okay. Have to look that up, but I'll probably forget it.
I think you guys need to watch some of these Americans react videos. You'll learn a lot of stuff.
And how good is English chocolate now?
It'll be the same as American chocolate. It's not fucking
Well, I
chocolate
don't
anymore.
know. From what I understand, you can't even get sugar over there.
You can get sugar over here.
Then why did Laura have me send her those candy bars?
You can't get American candy because it's not the sugar that they've banned, it's the extra additives. You know, the little,
She said it was the
you
sugar.
know, like the food colorings and stuff.
We were talking about last night about how Britain has actually banned a lot of additives and stuff that we put in our foods.
Mm,
That's why stuff tastes different over there than it does here. Like you
mm.
can have the same product made by the same company, but it actually tastes different.
Yeah. Like if you look at the McDonald's fries, you look at the British one, it's simple. It's potato cooked in sunflower oil, bit of starch. That's it. And yet in America, it's potato cooked in starch, sunflower oil, beef fat, freaking lots of additives, E numbers and stuff. It's like, the hell? It's a potato, it's a chip. Just chuck it in fat, cook it. I don't need all that extra crap.
Make shit up as he goes along. Don't pay attention. It's all
You just gotta chuck it in the fat.
right. No, McDonald's French fries were better back when they used beef fat in the fryers, but they stopped using it and went to vegetable because it's supposedly bad for you. But it tasted better. But they use regular vegetable.
Yeah, it's vegetable and sunflower oil.
Vegetable shortening. I don't know about sunflower oil. That's a little expensive here.
It's quite cheap over here.
Canola oil. I don't know what they're using now. I worked for McDonald's like 30 years ago. I remember that changeover. They made a big deal out of it.
Why?
Oh, it makes it healthier. Oh, really? Frying potatoes in oil is healthy. It's good. Yeah. And all those other things, that's when they blanch the fries. They blanch the outer part of the fries so that when you go to fry them from frozen, they're crispy instead of all like cooked straight through and mushy and oily like the shit you serve over there. I'm sorry, like homemade French fries. You ever notice you make them home? They're black. You cut up a French fry, you stick it in oil, you cook it, and they're not crisp and they're kind of dark. That's because they're not blanched. And those extra ingredients you're talking about is the blanching process before they freeze them. that exciting news? That's why ours are light and crispy and delicious. We invented that, by the way.
Well, you invented it and you can keep it. We don't need none of them additives.
I hate it so
buddy.
much. How many McDonald's are in England? Such a terrible, horrible thing. How many McDonald's are in England?
Quite a lot.
Yeah,
Fucking everywhere.
I know. I don't know.
There was only one county in the UK that didn't have a McDonald's, and that was Rutland. And once McDonald's found out, there was like, we've got to change that. And now there's 3 in there.
It's all about demand. You ever hear people talk about, wow, there's no McDonald's around here. If there was one here, they'd make a killing because we don't have one here. There isn't one there because it wouldn't make a killing. The reason they have all these restaurants all in a row in specific places is because that's where people are going to spend their money. And that's why they're all close together like that. So you can get your piece of the butter pie.
You can't get butter pie at McDonald's.
Butter pie?
Butter.
Butter.
So in other words, like it's just potatoes and onions and whatever they fried in butter, put into a pie filling, right?
You boil the potato and onions off, so they're all mushy and soft. Then you chuck loads of butter in and mix it up. Put it into the pie pastry and when you cook the pie pastry, it melts the butter in and it soaks the pepper into the potato and stuff.
So it's like mashed potato pie.
Similar, but like I said, you've got to have a lot of butter in it.
Yeah.
Butter or margarine?
No. It's got to be butter.
Hey guys, I gotta jump off.
Can't
Catch
believe
you
it.
later, Justin.
Justin, have a lovely day. It's been a pleasure. And he's gone.
We're not having margarine. Hell no.
They didn't invent oleo?
What?
Oh, Leo. Oh.
Oleo.
Oh, I've heard that advert.
Doing. I'm gonna look that up. I'll bet you the English invented margarine.
I hope not. Fucking disgusting.
You hope not. Why?
Unsalted butter is the best butter, and then it's got to be salted, but it's got to be butter. I don't believe in all this fucking margarine crap. Oh, you got me searching now.
Yeah, not a fan of margarine. Butter actually turns out is pretty good for you, depending how it's made. Get a nice, you can find a good.
Well, there you go. Right. I'm not claiming it. A fucking French made it.
Margarine. Part of my diet that I was when I lost all that weight, there was supposed to be no dairy, but they allowed butter, but it had to be grass fed. And there's this Irish brand. It was Irish butter in the store, and they recommended it, and it, grass fed. Can't think of it though. Like, okay.
Like butter. Where do you think that was invented?
I don't know.
Africa.
Sure, it was a long time ago.
8,000 BC in Northern Africa.
Mm. That's where people were invented. That's what they say. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. They change their mind every other decade.
There was a good case of somebody at university did a wind up. The toaster, no one knows where it was invented. But some guy claimed it was a guy in Scotland that invented it. And he put it on Wikipedia. and it was there for about 6 years. And then suddenly, all the local newspapers are like in Scotland were like, "Hey, did you know the toaster was made in Scotland?" And they did a whole thing on it. It was a guy from the UK, from England, that went to study in Scotland that edited it just to wind his mates up. And it became believed that it was invented in a small house in Glasgow,
It's funny.
or as you guys will call it, Glasgow.
I don't ever bring it up, so I have no idea how I say it. I'm gonna look it up. Who invented the toaster?
Who invented the toothbrush?
Not the English.
Probably not.
Who invented the toaster?
I don't think it's been changed. The toothbrush was invented in China.
Oh, this can't be true. It looks like it was invented in the United States.
What, the toaster?
Yeah, that can't be true. No, I don't know. The D12 model, invented by Frank Shaler, was considered to be the first commercially successful electric toaster. By 1913, the Copeman Electric Stove Company introduced the toaster that turns toast. Oh, that's not exciting. Hold on, let me see. Oh, the first standalone electric toaster, the Eclipse, was made in 1893 by Crompton Company of Chelmsford, Essex. Its bare wires toasted bread on one side at a time. There you go.
Chelmsford.
It's the English.
Well, all I'm going to say is we're literally in Chelmsford. It's 5 minutes down the road. But don't worry, we'll take the toaster. You guys have the microwave.
You're probably the first ones to put beans on it.
Probably.
Yeah, the guy that invented it probably looked at it, Uncle Bill said, "What the hell do we put on here?" And his wife had just made some baked beans. "Ah, let's put a little of that on there."
You can't complain about baked beans. You see, Justin will find out tonight just how delicious baked beans on toast is.
Now, the first pop-up toaster, but that was an American invention.
Yeah.
All right. Charles Strite invented this marvel because he wanted toast at his office. And that's what I think about when I'm at the office. Geez, I just could use a piece of toasted bread.
I bet you'll find a lot of the kitchen appliances were American.
Yeah, probably. 100 years ago, May 20th, that's because we're afraid of our wives. May 29th, 1919, Minneapolis. Electric one-slice toaster.
It's cold outside.
I mean, but the first commercial versions of toasters were here, General Electric, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't originally invented with the hot wires. That was England. Mushy peas.
Mushy peas and chips.
Ugh. I don't like peas. I like snow peas.
Barky, Bill doesn't like peas.
Never did.
Me neither.
I don't like green peas. I like snow peas. There's other things I like. Fresh peas are good, but never like cooked green peas. Just, or corn. I'm a very unusual person. I won't eat corn.
No?
No, my whole family used to make fun of me for that, man. My grandmother, she's chomping down on this thing. They're like just sweet as sugar. That's okay. Give me sugar.
Well, that's okay then. Laura's safe.
No, never liked corn, but I like everything made from corn. Corn chips, cornmeal, corn dogs. It's not corn. I don't know. They pop in your mouth like little zits. Nasty. Ugh.
Who is it who is it that used the word corn pop?
This is Biden.
Oh,
That was his nemesis on the playground or whatever. He was a bad dude and he hung around with a bunch of bad boys. Our president actually said that.
corn pop. It's-
He came out with a chain. I said, I'm gonna take that chain from you and wrap it around your neck. How would the president tell a story like that? It's like, God, he's just something wrong.
Well, how would a vice president tell the story she tells too? So it's like, you know.
Well, she doesn't even know.
We're not getting into politics.
We're not. We're making fun of their personal habits. We're not getting into politics. We're just making fun of them.
As
That's
individuals,
not
we're
political. They're
making
just
fun of them.
morons. I'm sorry, what?
As individuals, we make fun of them personally.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Any dude that tells a story about someone wanting to pick the little hairs off his legs.
Oh, they'd rub his legs. See, when he was a lifeguard and all the little black kids, he said.
Yeah, he said the black kids.
But they would come up and they would just amazed at the white hairs on his legs and the blonde hairs on his legs, and they'd rub their hands down his leg just to watch him pop back up in it. I mean, this is a fond memory for this weirdo. I mean, come on now, Jesus Christ. Get your fucking hands off me. I mean, that would be my response, but that's me. I don't know.
That's your president. Look what happened to our prime minister over here, Boris Johnson. Somebody brought him a birthday cake and beers, and they had pasta parcel and lots of dancing and stuff, and he didn't realize it was a party. So while the Queen was sat on her own in a church at her husband's funeral, he and these other politicians were all having cake and beers together.
Well, everybody, I think I'm going to call it. We've been on for a while, and we've trimmed down now to under 10 people. So
Right.
thanks for being here, Bill.
Just
Thanks
before
for-
you go, when is
Yeah.
it going to be 12 a.m. PDT time?
12 a.m. What?
PDT.
That's
Whatever that is.
venereal disease. What?
PDT. I'm assuming it's going to be Amazon, Missouri, because they just messaged me to say that I'll be charged for the item for Dave Ennis at 12 a.m. PDT.
Okay. Well, David, thanks for taking care of David and Ron. Good luck with your decision. And Uncle Bill, you take care. Uncle Bill's going to have a live stream tonight, right?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Bill, you going to be there for Laura's?
Be there or be
EST.
square.
Are we daylight saving? Are we DST right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. EST, DST, 10 o'clock.